Aaron, I think in 4 years being plus 18 on rebounding might be, we could look that up, might be the biggest differential that you guys had in a game, or it's got to be up there. Where do you think that came from?
That's my style. That's more like it. I thought the guys, first off, Happy New Year's to everybody, Happy Holidays and all that. I just thought those guys answered the call. We've been talking about it all year. We talk about our defense, we talk about rebounding, we talk about getting back and transition, and I said to them at some point it has to click. I think we got the ability to be a really good defense and offensive rebounding team. Just the sustained effort and the commitment to it just hasn't been there. But those guys responded and they did a really good job of that this afternoon.
These guys don't turn the ball over very much Cincinnati this year, and it was only 7 today, so as far as probably what you might have expected. What was then the key defensively to, eventually them not hitting shots as the game progressed in both halves, sort of, it seemed like?
Well, we figured in just watching enough film and knowing these guys that the Julius is the head of the snake. When he's aggressive and he's able to score the ball, I think it opens up a lot for the other guys. He can play make, not only score for himself, but play make for the other guys. So we wanted to make it difficult for him. So every ball screen that he came off, we had 2 guys on him and made him get off the ball. And we were showing really hard and high on those screens, so really wasn't no play to be made in that sort of situation. So I thought our rotations were good. They got some stuff out of it. But I thought we took him out of his rhythm. He's a really good scorer. I thought we took him out of his rhythm. And he just, made some shots, made some tough shots, but not at the rate that he typically makes for those guys to help them score the ball.
You guys only missed 1 free throw today. How critical do you think that was for you guys to just execute at the line?
Well, it's an important part of the game. It's an aspect of the game that no one really pays attention to, making your free throws, keeping your turnovers down, rebounding the ball. Those are all the little winning things that we talk about and we practice. At the end of practice, we're shooting free throws, some sort of competition behind it. Just try to put them in an adverse situation where they're comfortable going to the line in game situations.
Did you like how Core and Nick dealt with Luck, and you probably haven't played bigs like they involve him a lot, right? And he's very efficient, but it seemed like did they do what you wanted to do against him?
Yeah, he's continuing to get better. We just wanted to be physical with him and touch him as much as we could and tire him out. He's also a big part of what they do. He can pick and pop. He's a point center in a sense for those guys where they have him at the top a lot. And he's a really good offensive rebounder. So we figured we could throw 3 bodies at him, and we wanted to just touch him as much as we could and try to tire him out. But on the other side of it, we wanted to put him in every ball screen too. We wanted to make him work on the other side. So I thought that helped us.
Aaron, can you talk about what you saw from Zach, Jalil, and Hasir, your 3 sophomores who, we're expecting to take over the program as the future next year? The performance they had today, combining for 38 points. Jalil had 16 rebounds, Zach had 8 to go with that, and Hasir led the game in assists.
I thought they were tremendous. Starting with Hasir, his poise, and each one of those guys had a segment in the course of the game. I thought Hasir, with his poise and the way he controlled the game, did a really good job of just settling us and getting us into stuff. I thought Zach, we would bleed in the first half, and we were just stagnant on the offensive end. He had some big shots for us in the first half to really, loosen us up a little bit. It's always good, especially for these kids to see the ball going in the hole. And it gave us a little juice, gave us some confidence. And Ja was just aggressive, throughout the game, attacking, rebounding the ball, but also, guarding the best offensive player. It's not easy doing that when you got to chase somebody around that's going to be shooting 15, 20 times a game and they running screens and stuff, and still have that sort of energy that you would need on the offensive end. But I thought his activity was outstanding.
Are you liking the energy from this starting lineup you have right now?
I do. I think it gives us a defensive presence, which has always been my focus, throughout the summer. As I always say to you guys that the better defensive teams are the teams that end up winning around this time of year in conference play, going on the tournament and winning. So, that's the goal for us. Is we want to continue to take baby steps and continue to get better defensively, but continue to get better offensively as well. And that's sharing the ball. I think, we started the game with 6 early turnovers, but once we got the ball moving and started moving the Cincinnati bodies, I thought we started getting some better looks.
Have you got a ruling on Taj Thweet definitively on whether he's going to be able to play? Taj, have you got a ruling on whether he's going to be able to play?
That's NCAA.
Yeah, still. I mean, still, no ruling yet?
No.
Okay.
Thanks.